Hi, how are you? Welcome to In the Kitchen with Ginger tonight at 8 o'clock live. We're going to be making raw tacos with raw taco meat made out of walnuts and the use of coconut. So we're actually going to make sour cream out of coconuts. I actually have two coconuts here. I have a ripe coconut, and this brown one you usually see in all the grocery stores. And the meat is really dense, and this is what they shave and get your coconut flakes. This one here is a young Thai coconut, and I'm going to need some help, and Jeff's going to help me open this up. And we're going to actually make sour cream out of the filling of this.
Hey, sweet ginger. Hey, spicy ginger.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, y'all.
So this is Coco Jack. You can actually go online, this system, it's called Coco Jack, and purchase this system if you wanted to cut open these.
Yep. But years ago, when we first started opening up the young coconuts and making the sour cream and that, I come up with this idea. I'd use a Sawzall. So I'd take the Sawzall and I'd cut the top off of it,
And we would lose half the milk.
Half the milk, and it would be a lot of stuff would be inside. So then over time, we went to a few of the raw cooking classes, and a gentleman showed us how to take a serrated knife. It was a lock blade knife. We would stick it in, and we would work it around and open the top. And it was kind of dangerous if you just slipped or whatever. But since this came out, this is like the miracle tool that everybody needs one of these. If you go online and look up Coco Jack, but they're very simple. You just take it, you place it in order. You get this, everything comes in the bag. So you get it, and you just hit it where it shows it, hit it at. And it opens it up. And as you do that, it pulls the top back.
And at this point, if you wanted to drink it, you could pop a straw in it, put a little tiki umbrella, and give it to your friends.
You can just drink it like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the water, and we're going to dump it in this bowl here. You can put this in the refrigerator, you can strain it, you can drink it like it is, but it's really good. It's, it's good and healthy for you. Then you take this scoop, it's what they use in here.
So this guy designed this scoop as well to get all the, because before we take spoons and scrape it, but this tool's pretty neat.
Yeah, so you just, it kind of fits inside the coconut, and you just round it around. And like I said, you go online and you look at it, it's on YouTube and all that, but it just, before we used to take spoons and pull it in there, and you'd lose a lot of the coconut. But I'm losing it tonight, but anyway. But it pulls the meat out, and you get a nice piece of meat, coconut meat. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to put that back in there. I've already measured out everything to make the sour cream. Now this sour cream, it's all raw. Everything that we have is organic, and it's raw. So what we start out with a 3/4 cup of the coconut meat, which we just cleaned. We already had it cleaned out. We measured it out. We put that in there. And then we take a half a cup of raw cashews, organic raw cashews. You soak them 10 to 12 hours prior, and you strain them. You put them in there. And then you take your lemon juice.
3 tablespoons.
3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Put it in there. If you like your sour cream a little bit spicier, you can do that. And then we take a little bit of salt. I need a little olive oil there, Ginger.
Okay. Got some.
In there, so put a little bit of salt in it.
And what I'll do is I'll post this recipe online.
And then what I do, we take a date, just
one date
pitted. Make sure you pit it.
A little sweetness
Put it
to
in there. And just a couple tablespoons of olive oil in it. Put it in there.
And then actually want a half a cup of water.
Water.
So actually I'm going to eyeball this one.
But what we've done now, we've already strained the water out into another cup, and
Okay.
we got it all mixed in there.
And then we'll just blend that.
And you get, when you're purchasing blenders, you need like a Vitamix or a Blendtec. You got to have a high-powered blender. We went with the cheaper versions when we first started. We went through quite a few blenders, but this Vitamix is a really nice one. So, and what you do is you want to just keep working it in. So you can turn it up a little more. But you want it to where it comes to a real consistency of a real smooth consistency like a sour cream.
This takes a few minutes. I don't know if you can hear me over the blender, but I think we're just about there.
A little bit more. That's it.
And it lasts for about 5 days in your refrigerator. The other thing I'm going to make real quick is what we use for taco meat. And so what I've done is taken 1 cup of raw walnuts and put them in the food processor until you get like little granules. Then I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of chili, 1 teaspoon of cumin, ground, and about a half teaspoon of Himalayan salt. And then what we do is we just mix this together, and I put probably about a tablespoon of olive oil. And what that does is it just really helps the mixture
Consistency of it.
and helps the
Hold together.
Yep. And that's it, ready to go. And so what we do now is you can take either a collard green or
kale.
Kale.
You take a kale leaf. You want something that's going to stay together because you're going to layer your
Yeah.
avocados and your sauces in there. And I mean, it's a raw taco, and I'll tell you, they're
delicious. So I'm gonna take
absolutely fabulous.
a couple of avocados,
Right.
lay them down there, then
Thanks, Ginger.
some salsa. I'm gonna let Jeff put his salsa.
Thank you, dear. Appreciate
And
that.
then I take some green onions, load it up with them green onions there.
And what's nice about this, I mean, it's fun to do. You can, you and your spouse, your family members, or whatever, y'all can all sit around and do this together. It's just a fun thing to do, and also you're eating healthy, so that's what's good about it.
You know, we took our television out of our house, gosh, about 15 years ago, but then, we purchased one with a DVD player, so we don't have cable, but in case we do want to watch a movie once a month, we have it available.
Right.
But we find, instead of watching TV laying around, we're in the kitchen, we're cooking, we're prepping,
Right.
we're having fun.
We enjoy doing it together.
So I'm gonna
it's
take-
it's a bonding time with you and your spouse, and also with your children. So it's a great time to do it together.
So I'm going to take some of the taco meat, put that on top there. Let me see you, Jeff.
All right.
And then Jeff's going to put,
I'll take a little bit of onions on there, Ginger.
oh yeah, and some of the sour cream. And what he does a lot of times is we will,
See yours there?
yep. Oh yeah, that looks good. Perfect.
A little more?
No, I'm good. He'll even put it in like a ketchup bottle,
Yeah, and then just squeeze it
and
out.
then you just squeeze it, and it's ready to go. But absolutely delicious. So we're eating raw tacos, and our sour cream is made with young Thai coconuts. Delicious. Very good. So I hope you try it. I'm going to actually post these recipes, and if anybody has any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to Facebook me at Time for Ginger. And we'll see you next week at 8 p.m. live on Thursday night.